What is going on, everybody? Today we're going over NVIDIA stock, ticker symbol NVDA. This is super popular chip compared to the AMD, Intel, Taiwan Semiconductor. They have a market cap, I think, if I'm not wrong, almost like a $500 billion or something like that. We're gonna go over the financials. We're gonna find the fair value of NVIDIA stock according to Mr. Warren Buffett. We're gonna go over everything that we need to do, where Mr. Buffett will be a buyer and what is the fair price as of today. Look at this, they have Minecraft with RTX for Windows, pretty awesome. Night City Cyberpunk, I heard a lot about this Cyberpunk thingy. And then NVIDIA, we got Outriders, Call of Duty Warzone. No, super popular items that they have for sale. With that being said, let's find the exact price that NVIDIA should be traded. So let's go. I'm in Yahoo Finance, NVIDIA stock, ticker symbol NVDA, price of 537. Market is crazy, another 2% today all across the board as of yesterday. We got a giant market cap, $326 billion. This one hasn't really moved since the last earning about 3 months ago. I see the next earning February 24. Okay. Volume is pretty low, 52-week range from 180 to 580, so that's a 300% return. I did, I think, 1 or 2 selling options for income, some put credit spread on NVIDIA on my Patreon, expire worthless, so we collected nice income. Something to check in the description if you're interested. But other than that, they haven't moved a lot. I assume, we're gonna go over the financials, but I assume after earning, a lot of people are waiting for this. This should be over $600 and up. And we're gonna go over the financials to justify that, as well as the price that Mr. Warren Buffett will be above. My Excel, Warren Buffett Excel, I need 2 numbers. The first number is this one, EPS, earning per share trailing 12 months, $6.12. I'm gonna put this in the Excel in a minute, and then I'm going here to the analysis tab. Okay, scroll all the way down. Okay, and we got ourselves a couple of things. We got this number that ideally I should enter, 22.04, but I'm gonna do a little research here. I see that the last 5 years they grew by 52%. Next year they're gonna grow by 20%. This year they're gonna grow by 67. Next quarter 40%, and current quarter 48. So I'm gonna put one number between those. I don't know which one. 67 is too high, 22 is too little. I might take this one, the 40% next quarter, because this quarter is 48. That's also high. So basically 22 is too low, 20 is too low, 67 is too high. I'm gonna take this one. It looks like an average. Now this is the number I'm going to put in my Excel, 40% 0.6. So let's go do that and then go over the financials. So this is the Excel, how to value a stock like Warren Buffett. I made this Excel. You can read the book, The Intelligent Investor, and basically do the formula by yourself, or save yourself some time and just fill in the blanks and get a copy of this in the description below. $10 one-time transaction basically. And this is what we got. Company name NVIDIA, earning per share I put 612, PE, that's a constant from the book. Growth I put from the analyst 40.6, 2 times growth is 2. Corporate bond also 4.4 is a constant, and we need to find the AAA bond yield of NVIDIA stock. We got the fair price 537, not fair price, stock price 537, and once we find AAA bond yield, I'm gonna find the stock fair value and the price that Mr. Buffett will be a buyer if all the financials are good. And this is what we're gonna go over right now to see if the financials are actually good. So let's start with that. So I'm in the financial tab right here. I'm gonna go over this to make it very simple for you guys, so you won't think it's too hard, financials or complicated. And I'm gonna do a couple of ratios that Mr. Buffett is looking for in any company before he makes the purchase. So let's start with this total revenue. Buffett would like to see, as well as myself, that it's growing, and it is growing. It went from 9.7 billion 3 years ago, 11.7, that's good, and then 10.9 went down a little, and then jump in the last 12 months to 14.8. That's like 40% growth in revenue in the last basically 12 months, because everyone are home and they're playing video games, and that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Another, it's not just 40%, it's another like $4 or $5 billion. That's insane. And we look at the ratio right here, the gross profit also jump a lot. I'm gonna do the gross profit that Mr. Buffett is looking for. You take the calculator, you put the number, the gross profit 9255, and you divide it by the total revenue right here. Okay, 14,777, 14,777, and Mr. Buffett would like to see a number of 40 and up, 40% and up gross. That means that the company is super healthy. I did an AMD, I will link it at the end. They were about 45%. Also great company, don't get me wrong. Let's see if NVIDIA holds up to its expectation. Wow, and they got themselves 62%. Pfft. That's insane. I was impressed by AMD at 45 total and well, gross profit, and NVIDIA is at 62%. That's insane. That's pretty amazing stuff. And if you look here, the diluted net income, how much money is left? We got 3.8 billion. Again, same ratio. You just take the net 3826 and you divide it by the top, by the total revenue again. 14,777, and Buffett would like to see at 20% and up. If you got 40% gross, 20% net, that's a keeper. That's a long-term keeper. So let's see what they got. 25%. Yeah, that's basically messed up. 25% net, 60 something percent gross, 25% net. AMD were about the same, 44% gross, but 25% net. So AMD keeps a lot more money than NVIDIA, but nonetheless both of those companies at 25% net, which is awesome number. Let's go over the balance. I'm in the second column, the balance sheet. Again, you want to see first of all that the total assets, pretty simple, is growing. Total assets is growing. Let's see. 2018 we got ourselves 11 billion, 2019 13 billion, and the year that just ended a month ago, 2020, 17 billion. They're growing, and they're growing a lot. They went from 2 billion to 4 billion, so they double, 100% growth than a year before. This company is growing a lot. It's the problem is that they're almost at the $500 billion mark. That's what I don't like. Should have bought NVIDIA like 5 years ago, but we are today, so we can't really do anything about it. We're gonna do another ratio. We're gonna take the long-term debt right here, total non-current. That's what you do, and then you open long-term debt. So we got this number 2552. Okay, 2552, and you divide it. You go back to the income statement, and then you divide it by the net income. And this is why I think, in my opinion, the net income is the most important number of them all. Divided by 3826. And Mr. Buffett would like to see a number of 4 and below, meaning they can pay, NVIDIA can pay their long-term debt in 4 years or less. If they can pay their long-term debt in less than 4 years, that's quite a healthy company. So let's see. And we got ourselves 0.60, let's say 6 months, 6-7 months. Pretty awesome, yeah. AMD, same thing, 3 months, 4 months. Those are two amazing companies. Out of those two, as of now, I would go with the AMD just because the market cap is 100 billion compared to almost 400 billion of NVIDIA. That's all. But those two are great companies. If you're already a shareholder of NVIDIA as of today, they can pay the long-term debt in 6 months. That's pretty insane. Pretty insane. As long as it's below 4 years or less, you're good to go. Let's move on to the next. I'm in the last one, cash flow. Nothing, not a lot to go around. The good thing is that there's no debt. There's no issue of debt in the last couple of years. 0. Pretty awesome stuff. and repayment of debt, doing a buyback. They haven't done a buyback this year. Not a good sign, but you know, it's been 2020 was pretty crazy. Free cash flow is growing, 4.2 billion compared to 3 billion. So they added another $1 billion to their free cash flow, compared to adding maybe, I don't know, 200 million between 2018 to 2019. They added 200 million, and now they added $1 billion. So that's 5 times more free cash flow added. That's 500% super growth in free cash flow. There's a reason why they're at like I don't know, $400 billion market cap. There's a reason for that. They're growing, they're selling, everything is good. Let's see the fair value according to Mr. Warren Buffett. Yeah, this is a great financials, nothing for me to worry about as of now. And there's a reason why they're where they are, not price wise. The price doesn't matter, the market cap matter. Market cap of let's see exactly how much they have as market cap, so we can get 326 billion. That's a lot. AMD, if you click here on AMD, we got ourselves 106. So AMD, I will link the video at the end, that they have 3 times more to go just to catch up with NVIDIA, and I assume they will, not tomorrow, but perhaps in the next 3 to 5 years. Just my opinion, not the financial advice. Let's find the fair value here. In order to find the last piece of the puzzle for our Excel, you just Google NVDA corporate bond or whatever company that you have, and you want to find the fair value if you have the Excel. And I'm looking for the highest number. So we got one in here. We got 3.5% right here. And this one is 2.2, this one is 3.2, 2.2. So I'm taking the highest number. The more high the number that you find, the more conservative the result will be. So I'm gonna put this number 3.5% in the Excel. Let's go. I'm back in the Excel right here. AAA bond yield 3.5%. And basically once I click enter, I'm gonna find the fair value of NVIDIA stock, as well as the price that I'm a buyer, not me, Mr. Buffett, which is 30. I'm back in the Excel, and I put this column AAA bond yield 3.5%. That's what we just found. And basically once I hit enter, I'm gonna find the fair value of NVIDIA stock according to the book The Intelligent Investor, written by Benjamin Graham, Mr. Buffett mentor, as well as the price that he will be a buyer, which is a 33% discount from the fair value. I don't know the price. I'm doing this live with you. Before I hit enter, guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Ziv, also known as Finance After 40. While I am new to YouTube, you can find me on TikTok, where I have about 20,000 community members following me, as well as the Patreon, where we're selling options for income using Market Chameleon software, which you can find all the good stuff in the description below, as well as this Excel to find the fair value of each and every stock that is profitable. As long as the earning per share is profitable and the growth of the analyst is positive, you can find the fair value of each and every stock. I like this model, I use this, and it's pretty awesome. If I bring you value, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. With all that being said, let's find the fair value of NVIDIA stock. So, okay, let's see what we got here. We got a fair value right here, $690. We are now at $537. And Mr. Buffett ideally would buy at $460, which is about 20% from here. But basically, NVIDIA is worth $700. So it's worth 700. You know, to be super conservative, he will not be a buyer because he's super patient and wait for a dip until 460, which is I don't know, 15-18% below. But there's a good upside. NVIDIA is priced at $537. They have earnings in about 3 weeks. I assume something will happen. They either go down to this price or start moving up to the $600 range. Either way, this is a good long-term play. I will link at the end of this video AMD. It's a good price. Financials are good, everything seems solid. Or bring you guys any sort of value, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell. all that good stuff. Leave a comment, which stock would you like me to do next? Tell me, are you an NVIDIA buyer from a couple of years ago? I know Motley Fool, I was a member in the past. Motley Fool recommended NVIDIA like 15 years ago, and it was, I don't know, 10-15 bucks, and they're still holding. They have diamond hands for NVIDIA, which is pretty awesome. Either way, guys, if you gained value, subscribe. Thank you very, very much. NVIDIA is fair value at $700. There's a big upside. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah.